Miss Betty Wright, good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
So good to have you on our show in our little studio on Radio 6.
It's quite nice. It's little and it's snug and it's nice and friendly and pretty. Nice colors and stuff, and I can see everybody, so...
Have you had some time to stroll around at the festival?
Just a little. It looks quite inviting. Everybody eating and dancing and singing and looking like they would rather be on stage, too. I like that.
You will be on stage later tonight with your own band. It's not the Roots crew?
No, this is my traveling band. Oh, yeah, everybody would like for the Roots to be their traveling band. But the Roots actually have a real gig. You know, they play on the Jimmy Fallon late night show in America.
Wow. 4
nights a week, so they don't have a lot of time to, tour.
Yeah.
They just do like one-nighters. And
have you ever played live with the Roots?
Yes, I have. We did the Grammy Jam.
Yeah.
And we did a concert for the... it was the Agahosa Village, Agahosa Shalom Village,
wow.
A village in Africa where they're taken care of by a Jewish group in America.
Mm-hmm.
They had Jonas Brothers, the Baby Boy, and we did Diane Birch and myself, and we did a trio, like a little trio at the end, and the Roots backed us on.
We know you from Clean Up Woman, for instance, in Holland. I think your biggest hit in Holland was Tonight is the Night in the long live version.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that, because when I came here to perform, I came off the record Shura Shura.
Mm-hmm.
That was really big. And Tonight is the Night was the flip side, and they didn't play it then. But it was later. The live version is what, really got that noticed like 4 years later.
But this was a long time ago, and all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, there's a new record of Miss Betty Wright with the Roots crew. Where have you been all this time?
Well, actually, I've had lots and lots of hits during that time. But sometimes on an international stage, you don't get to hear a lot of our music. One, I'm independent. I'm the first black woman in the world to go gold on their own label, singing, writing, publishing, and doing everything herself. And therefore, a lot of times, I didn't even try on the international market. I was on to the next record.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had lots of things, like the disco record, Where's the Love? I had the #1 record in America with Angie Stone and I called Baby.
Yeah.
And I've got gold records on Joss Stone and Tom Jones. I was just, producing and writing. I'm pretty much a fan of entertainers. So if I'm not singing, I'm writing. If I'm not writing, I'm producing. If I'm not producing, I'm arranging or putting bands together or teaching voice or teaching guitar. I do a little of everything. So I haven't really been anywhere. I just wasn't in the center stage.
What's what you like most? Working with young artists like Joss Stone, Snoop Dogg, or making your own albums and singing your own songs?
I don't think I've ever thought about it as what I like best. Just depends on what day it is. I might want to sing today, and tomorrow I might not want to sing. So I think it's just a matter of how I feel, what the vibe is. Because sometimes you work with people and they're not really into the working right then, so, you might get vibed out. But sometimes you work with people and they make you happy to do it, so you'd like to be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm always, willing to, go that extra mile and try to do something to help the youngsters come up and learn what real music is. That's why these festivals, such as the North Sea Jazz, are very important, because they have live musicians and people get to know what is really going on with an instrument.
Yeah.
In America, we are really suffering an onslaught of music being taken out of schools, and so we're doing lots and lots in the background to make sure they have instruments and after-school programs, because they're they've almost totally taken it out of the regular curriculum.
Mm-hmm.
So I teach in my home, and we call it the MOST, and it's an acronym for Mountain of Songs Today.
Yeah.
So we teach songwriting, and you get in there and you have to write your song in an hour, and you have to come and perform it. And you write with people that you sometimes have never met or you've never written with, and it's always just a toss, shake in the hat. And you never know who you're going to write with.
In this very busy schedule, you found time to come to Rotterdam to play at the North Sea Jazz Festival.
I was glad to come, because I love working with other artists, and I love seeing live music. So this is my jam. You know, got a chance to talk with Esperanza earlier. I saw Nathan
they're all
East
here
earlier. Yeah, this is cool.
I'm gonna be off at 10, so I'm gonna run to that place over there because that's where you're
Definitely.
gonna play. Will I see the movie, or will I see some old movies as well?
You're gonna see something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. And if you come, I'm gonna see you.
I'm looking forward to it, to seeing you perform live later tonight. Betty Wright, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.